What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Reporter. And a lot of people ask me about the drill culture. I kind of wanted to sit down and talk with you guys for a minute. Been a little while since I kind of had that convo with you. But, it's been a lot of shit going on. 2022 done crap around the corner. I swear it felt like 2021 was on the hill for like 2-3 months. But this then finally creeped in. A lot of people been asking me things. You clearly can see a lot of things that happened. The 1-year anniversary of King Von, I done spoke on that in several blogs. I done asked people that in interviews and shit like that because I want to know about King Von. I think that guy's story is amazing. The fact he came from where he came from, locked up, beat murder cases. You got to look at this. Dirk put him on and he wasn't on. Like, King Von wasn't buzzing in the street on no rap shit. He didn't have a name in this music shit. Lil Durk invested time, his money, his efforts, and all that shit into a guy who wasn't even known, which means Durk really believed in that young man. He seen that guy was dope. You can tell how he was breaking down how he wanted the Demon video. You can tell Von was more than just a drill artist, you know what I'm saying? His death is real sad, though. The murder trial is going to come soon. LulTim versus the state, King Von and shit like that. A lot of people think this is a slam dunk case. LulTim just going to walk home self-defense. And I tell people that maybe if this was like a regular civilian, a citizen who got into an altercation where guns got drawn, they got the blinking and shit like that, and somebody lost their life, maybe that's self-defense. But it'd be hard for the jury to look at that when, these guys are like well-known gang members. Sometimes the jury look at it like, hey, this shit was bound to happen, 2 gang members and shit like that. I'm not saying that's a good way to look at it, but, Tim didn't have a legal pistol. They were at a nightclub, loud. Everybody was wild as hell. Everybody gang members linked to this music that talk about dead people and all kind of shit. The jury might not find Tim as a regular civilian who was just attacked. You know what I'm saying? I tell people this shit. I want you to think about that. A lot of people ask me about Duck 2. What about the Rico, the outcome, the Oblock 5? 5 people were locked up. Remember, this is allegedly. This is what the police is claiming. Those guys ain't guilty. We got to let the feds do their job and shit like that. That's why I said we got to hold our freeze and shit for a little while. But I'm not going to lie. When I look into it, what the police is alleging is that, these guys got together and, ambushed FBG dug downtown while standing in a line at Dose Cabana. I think that's crazy, When you look at the evidence, the police are saying cars were taken back, license plate readers got scanned by like cameras that police got out and all kind of shit like that. It kind of seemed like this wasn't the brightest idea, And I tell people this, this happened in a community that's rich, This is like the Beverly Hills out here in Chicago, The Chicago Bears coach live out here. Movie stars live out here. Basketball players live out here. It was a vested interest in finding out what the fuck happened to Duck. A lot of people want to know, is that an isolated incident? Is that something that can happen every day? Is the gangs moving down here? Is it dangerous down here? Remember, it's a lot of retails, a lot of malls, a lot of hotels, a lot of food chains that stopped development ASAP until they found out what the fuck happened about that case, because they wanted to know that they now investing billions and millions of dollars in the ghetto-ass neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So that case was going to be solved, Just because you don't give a fuck about your neighborhood don't mean these people out here don't care about their neighborhood. They care about their town meetings and their council meetings and their neighborhood watch meetings and shit like that. They going to keep clean up here. I told people that, So we're going to let this case play out. Another thing that's been big is like the COVID, Omicron. That shit all out here, man. People getting hit with the bug every damn day. We actually lost legends, man, from College Kid over this shit, man. I follow College Kid Blueprint, R.I.P. to College Kid. That's sad too, man, That shit made me think about the shot, I haven't got vaccinated yet. But I've been thinking about it, I was under the impression like, y'all, dude, they ain't finna hit you Taylor with this secret juice, this ooze shit all in my body. I ain't playing with the government. But it's a lot of people dying, a lot of people losing their life. I want people to do what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? Don't be listening to these conspiracy theorists or these celebrities. You gotta do what's best for you and your family. If motherfucking your house fucked up, heart problems, lung problems, if you got kids in there, you know what you gotta do for yourself. I want everybody to make sure they make the best decision with that shit too. Another thing been trending is Oblock Hood. We seen that. Hood got the internet going crazy. It's crazy too because Oblock Hood was brought to my attention a little while ago by somebody who followed me on Instagram. They told me, Truth, you got to get that interview. He was on my board. I was going to get to him. Future TV got him. They interview was dope. Shout out Future TV. I thought that was a dope interview, man. But he said things about like the other side. You know, he said Von did things about Trail, K.I. You know, he talked about Tuka and other little stories, you know. FBG want to tell their side of the story too. I had an opportunity to speak with Dutchy. He told me things he didn't really understand that shit and all kind of stuff. Recently, I had an opportunity to talk to FBG Cash Out again. All the fans were saying, Truth, we got to talk to Cash Out. Our interview we done did all together to equal up to 650,000 views in 2 months. We on our way to 1 million views, so it seemed like people like his convo. So we did it again. It's nothing he ran from. I asked him about that Oblock Hood stuff. I thought he was going to be like, nah, I don't want to talk about it. Or, nah. I was surprised he sat right here on this couch that I'm on, and he told me his feelings on the shit that Oblock Hood said in that interview, and I thought that was dope. It wasn't to instigate, it wasn't to get messy, but we want to be transparent with the viewers. You know, I want to be honest. I get an opportunity to interview these guys. I'm not going to sit them in the chair and not ask them the stuff I'm supposed to ask them. So that what you tell the D, he asked what he had to ask them. You know what I'm saying? But we got that interview from the drop soon. I asked him a lot of stuff, man. I didn't know he actually has a tattoo of Boss Trail on his arm. So, you know, and it was things said about Boss Trail. So this is a dope interview. I can't wait for you guys to see it, man. I'm going to be dropping plenty more blogs. We just got a dope chalkboard, so we going to be taking y'all to school, man, giving you the information, because there's a lot of things that's happening in the drill culture. And I hear it. We're going to go back to the board. We had not left the board. The board ain't packed up. We're going to take it back to the board. More crime scene videos, more interviews, more blogs. And we're going to take True Teller TV on the road, too. We got something dope for y'all. But I appreciate the love. It's the homie True Teller, the Street Reporter. Blah, blah.